Right, and finally, we're going to talk about how and when to train your dog, or how often and when to train your dog. Now, training should never last for any longer than 10 to 15 minutes, is my recommendation. Anything longer than that is essentially a marathon session in your dog's brain. Dogs don't have that long of an attention span typically, okay, especially very hyper ones, or young ones. Now, the best way to do this is with feedings. I recommend feeding your dog 2 or 3 times a day. Now, for the first 5 minutes of that feeding, go over commands. Basic, simple commands that you want to work on that day. Pick a few out, stay consistent, use your place board because they understand that as a place to learn commands, and then go over them very simply using hand gestures and everything that we'll discuss in person. As the dog gets better at that, you can start to incorporate more advanced training sessions. You can try to link commands together, or you can try to extend them a little bit longer, but anywhere in the range of 5 to 10 minutes. Now, at the end of the training session, towards that 10 to 15 minute window, or 5 to 10 minute window, however long you feel like training the dog at that time, I want you to take the remaining amount of food you have or treats you have, and I want you to give your dog a jackpot. Make sure they do something really good for you so that they have something to get really excited about, and then you give them the rest of their food. Or take the rest of their food, place it inside their crate, say house, and let them finish their meal in there. Again, building that trust center that their crate is a great place to be, a great place to eat, and not some place that they're only going to be punished or put to sleep in. So again, 5-10 minutes, 3 times a day, your dog will work wonders for you. Okay? And don't feel like it has to be structured around meals either. You can spontaneously give the dog obedience and treats throughout the day too. Just don't ask for too much too soon and expect the dog to listen for hours on end. They're still an animal and they still have puppy energy because they're young and they're excited and they want to play and have fun and just be a dog. And let them. Okay, in between commands, let them be a dog. Let them have fun, enjoy the bond you've built, and learn to grow together because they're going to learn your mannerisms over time just as you're going to learn theirs, and you're going to get into your routine. And the faster you can get into a routine with your dog, the better off you will all be. Thank you again for letting me train your dog. It was an absolute pleasure. She was a wonderful dog to deal with. I hope I have many more in the future that are as nice as she was. She is definitely a wonderful working quality dog that will do very well for you in the future. If you have any questions, by all means, please feel free to reach out and ask. I love any feedback and anything else that you can provide to me.